Hi there, my name is Andy, the creator and writer of PulseFlow. When you first come into the PulseFlow server, it can be a little bit overwhelming. If you're at the elite level, there are a lot of channels to understand. So this set of videos in this playlist is going to break down exactly what the alerts do. And the best place to start is actually at the signal alert itself. So let's get into that. So in PulseFlow, we have 6 strategies. This is the order block strategy. Each strategy has 2 channels, bullish and bearish. If the coin is in a PulseFlow uptrend, we send it to the bullish to go long. If it's in a PulseFlow downtrend, we send it to the bearish to go short. This is called trading with the higher time frame trend. If you're reasonably new to trading, always trade with the higher time frame trend. The next, we have the coin name and a recommended stop loss. CATI USDT stop loss recommended at 3%. You see here in Kernel USDT a stop loss recommended at 11.19%. The stop loss is volatility based. Always validate against order block levels and liquidity zones before placing. But this is the recommended stop. I've mentioned that the trend is up, and that means that the EMA 50 is above the EMA 200 on this coin's 4-hour chart. Volume tier give you a market context for this coin. We have high, mid, and low cap volume coins. Kernel is a mid. CATI is a low, and you can see this reflected in the next line where it says volume 1 minute $429 on Binance, and for the mid-tier coin $6,000 per minute. This is very useful if you're trading with higher levels of cash. The next are what we call the step details, and it gives you the current grade A. And this is where I explain what the grading system is. Grade C, or GOW, means that it was detected, in this case 43 minutes ago, that the coin was going its own way from Bitcoin. Its price action is diversified from Bitcoin. Why is this important? Because if Bitcoin starts to fall and you're going long and your coin is following Bitcoin, there's a good chance your coin will fall also, but less chance if it's going its own way. Every strategy has this as the grade C. Grade B is the foundation of each strategy. So in this case, VWAP bounce. In this case, liquidity hunt or liquidity sweep. The timestamps next to each tells you when this actually happened. So because this alert came in over an hour ago for me, the timestamp here is saying 11:30. I am on UTC plus 7. So these Discord timestamps will actually age over time to tell you how long ago this particular step happened. Liquidity hunt happened 3 hours ago. That doesn't mean it's old. And the fair value gap with the break of structure happened 3 hours ago. Had you have been watching this an hour ago, it's when it was going its own way that you'd be looking at this particular coin. So a signal that jumps from C to A in 20 minutes, or they all come in around the same time, is extremely fresh, and you should look at that coin immediately. The grade B data is different on every strategy, and they show different data depending on the strategy. The order block strategy shows you the top and the bottom of the order block detected. The liquidity sweep gives you the price after the sweep was confirmed. Consolidations give you the high and the low of the consolidation range. It's worth noting that these levels, such as VWAP, EMAs, are calculated using the data from Binance. So in the case of VWAP, this could be different on your exchange. Keep that in mind. Market Dynamics is a custom algorithm running across 2,500 15-minute candles per coin, roughly 26 days of price action. It measures 2 things independently: momentum and dominance. Momentum can either be steady, accelerating, or slowing down, in which case the momentum is fading, so you would take more caution. The dominance is who is in control based on bull versus bear wave strength. Bulls dominating, bulls in control, balanced, bears in control, or bears dominating. Balanced obviously means no side has the edge. For a bullish trade, you really want to see accelerating or steady with bulls in control or dominating. If not, it could mean that this bullish move is exhausting if it says slowing down. Or indeed, if bears are in control and it's slowing down, it means the opposite, that the bulls could be taking over. And given this is a bullish alert, that is a good thing. Next we come to RsI Divergences, and I have a video for this which I will link here. We use all 4 divergences. Regular bullish, which is saying that there's a reversal signal up from a downtrend. Regular bearish, meaning there's a reversal signal down from when it's been moving up. Hidden bullish, which is a continuation of the bullish trend. And hidden bearish, which is a continuation of the downtrend. The more time frames showing the same bias, the stronger the signal. Conflicting divergences across time frames are common. Use them as context, not a reason to avoid the trade. They can actually add conviction. For example, on a bearish signal, if the 4 hour shows a bullish divergence, go look at the chart. If that bullish move has already played out and price has rolled over, that exhausted bullish divergence combined with a bearish fair value gap break of structure is now strong confirmation the move down is ready. Divergences tell you what's already happened as much as what is coming. Session analysis, AMD, or accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. What institutions did in each trading session. They also have a direction. Accumulation up, buying with conviction. Accumulation down, shaking out weak hands first. Distribution equals selling into you. Manipulation equals long wicks, no direction. Green dot means that this is the currently open session. Pattern is the one line to act on, the system's overall conclusion. For a bullish trade, you want to see institutions buying. History all time. All-time performance for this specific coin across all 6 strategies. Green equals bullish signals, red equals bearish signals. The win rate, the number of signals, the average peak profit and average drawdown. More signals gives us a more reliable percentage. Peak and drawdown give you a feel for how this coin moves, how much room to give it and what to expect at its best. The trading card is PulseFlow's psychological profile of this coin. Everything it has done in the last 30 days distilled into one actionable summary. I use it all the time and it's really powerful. First line, trading card 30 days, high 75%. The way this works is it's the win rate. So high is a greater than 70%, medium is 50 to 70%, low would be 30 to 50% win rate, and a void is below 30%. This data alone is extremely powerful. The confidence line is that win rate. Direction, which way this coin performs best. This says prefers bullish with a 25.3% up. The bullish signals outperform bearish by that margin. If it says either works, then no significant edge in either direction. Bullish only or bearish only one direction has data in the last 30 days, which tells you a lot. Entry, the coin's historical behavior pattern at the signal entry or grade A. In this case, it says no clear pattern. But in our liquidity hunt, it says tends to pull back before moving up. So expect a dip first, probably back into the fair value gap and a break of structure at the signal A. Be patient. Tends to pump first, then pulls back is the other option. It may run immediately. Don't chase. Wait for the pullback. The opposite is the same for shorts. Tends to bounce before moving down. Tends to drop first, then bounce. All mixed behavior pattern. No consistent pattern detected. The style line is the coin's personality and average time to reach peak profit. We have bull beast, dominantly bullish performer, bear hunter, dominantly bearish performer, fast mover, peaks within 4 hours, patient trader, takes 12 plus hours to peak, or volatile, lots of reversals but still gets there in the end. The risk line is volatility assessment based on reversal frequency. Low volatility, stops work well, clean moves, trailing stops effective. Manageable volatility is kind of normal behavior, and high volatility, choppy, so protect yourself and make sure your stops are in place. Order flow, what is happening with buying and selling pressure right now? This one says no clear pressure. But back on our order block, it says the buyers are defending. If buyers are defending, absorption detected, buyers holding up price. You can also have sellers defending, sellers in control, caution on bullish trades, or no clear pressure like we saw before. So if you have a bullish trade and it says sellers defending, be ready for a fight to get that trade to go up. We're looking for the sellers to capitulate first, so you may want to be patient. Best strategy. Which of the 6 strategies have worked best on this coin in the last 30 days? So we're in the VWAP bounce bullish, and VWAP has been good, and the liquidity hunt or liquidity sweeps have been good. Finally, I just give a message saying patience equals profits. The psychology behind waiting for a grade A or grade A plus signal. This is the core philosophy of PulseFlow. By the time this alert hits your phone, 3 conditions have already been validated. You are not guessing, you are confirming when you get to the charts. The grade A is your potential entry point depending on your trading strategy. I'm a very patient trader, so I like to wait for a pullback into fair value gaps and breaks of structure. But we're all different. So the system does all the waiting for you, and your job is to act on quality, not quantity. Okay, that's the end of this video. As you can see, the alert contains so much valuable trading info that I use every day to help me whether to A, take a trade, B, wait for a trade, or C, ignore a trade. Powerful stuff. See you in the next one.